Sinking driveway, settling patio, collapsing stoop, uneven pool deck. It's a fact. Concrete problems don't get better with time, but they do get better when you call APS.
This is the afternoon edition of the Daily Weather Briefing video. This is for Tuesday, the 6th of September. I'm James Spann. Alabama's weather fairly quiet today. Got a few hefty storms across parts of the Tennessee Valley of North Alabama. Rain chances increase again late this week and over the upcoming weekend. A lot to talk about as always, so here we go. This is the upper air look across the country today. We have this large-scale upper high out west. Hot, dry, sinking air. Wildfire problems, temperatures way above average. Around here, we have the downstream trough, and accordingly, it's mostly cloudy across the state. That's the visible satellite view, some sun in spots. And the radar composite. This afternoon, you can see some of the heavier storms across the Tennessee Valley of North Alabama. Let's go to the live radar, and you can see a number of showers and thunderstorms in progress over the Tennessee Valley. Some of the heavier storms as of this update at 2:33 are just west and southwest of the Shoals. Heavy showers in parts of Lawrence, Morgan, Limestone, northern Cullman counties. We've got thunder and lightning here, but the storms are under severe limits. The rest of the state is relatively quiet, but again, in this type of air mass, we can see additional showers and storms forming at almost any time, but the storm should be fairly scattered through the evening hours. Temperatures this afternoon, mostly low and mid-80s. We have 84 for Birmingham and Gadsden, Tuscaloosa 83, Anniston 85, 89 at Montgomery and Dothan, Mobile 87. We're expecting highs mostly in the 80s for the rest of this week. Here's a look at the watch warning map across the country today. Most of the issues out west with heat problems and wildfire problems there. The east is relatively quiet. No severe storms are expected through tonight, at least no organized severe storms. So tomorrow, got a marginal risk over parts of Montana, Idaho, and Oregon back in the northwest. And on day 3, which is Thursday, we have a small marginal risk over parts of Minnesota, Wisconsin, and upper Michigan. Here's a look at the rain for the next 7 days. For Alabama, the amount's about 1 inch for the north, 1 to 3 inches for the south. And this is valid through Tuesday morning of next week. And again, statewide, we'll see rain chances increasing by Friday and the weekend ahead. More about that shortly. But let's talk weather in the tropics. We've got several systems to watch, but nothing close to the United States. We have Hurricane Danielle, Tropical Storm Earl, and a couple of waves in the far eastern Atlantic. Earl is currently packing sustained winds of 65 miles an hour. This will likely become a hurricane at some point tomorrow, passing east of Bermuda, then moving northeast, becoming subtropical by the weekend up in the North Atlantic. And Danielle, barely a hurricane, top wind 75 miles an hour. This becomes post-tropical within the next 36 hours. This is going to do the hokey pokey out there in the middle of nowhere. And again, certainly no threat to the United States. And watching the two waves, again, one in the East Atlantic, one that's on the African continent. And if by chance those develop, those will likely recurve into the mid-latitude westerlies well before getting close to the United States. So again, for the U.S. East Coast and the Gulf Coast, we see no tropical issues for at least the next 7 to 10 days, which is pretty remarkable considering this is the exact peak of the Atlantic hurricane season. So model fans, here we go. This is the GFS. This is the 12Z run, valid tomorrow afternoon at 4. Again, the big upper high in the west, hot and dry there. We have the downstream trough, and tomorrow probably a lot like today. Warm, humid, a few scattered showers and storms. The better chance from noon to midnight. Highs mid to upper 80s, much like today. And really the same thing on Thursday. Mid to upper 80s, a few spotty showers and storms. And then on Friday, we'll see a deeper surge of moisture. And that means an increase in rain activity. Not going to rain all day Friday, but periods of rain are likely. There could be a few thunderstorms, and the storms Friday will be very efficient rain producers. So there might be some heavy rain in spots and maybe even some flooding issues on Friday. So keep that in mind. And we'll probably stay in the 70s all day Friday. And this also means there could be some rain around for the high school football games Friday night. And that air mass just will not change much over the weekend. This is Saturday. A lot of clouds, occasional showers and thunderstorms are likely, and quite frankly, the same thing on Sunday. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday looking relatively wet with occasional rain and storms. Not a total washout. The sun might peek out at times. And again, I think we'll stay in the 70s all day. Friday, highs for the weekend, low 80s. And of course, obviously, at this point, there's no skill in identifying exactly when and where it rains, but there will be a number of showers and thunderstorms around. Monday of next week, still a pretty moist air mass in place, but a week from today, this is Tuesday, the 13th, an upper low lifts out as a trough, and that's going to be pushing a slot of dry air in here. And if this works out, we'll be in continental air a week from today with lower humidity and a pretty pleasant morning coming up that following Wednesday. We might see some 50s by the middle of next week in spots for a little touch of fall. Let's go out 10 days. This is Friday, the 16th of September. An upper high beginning to build, and that looks kind of quiet with highs probably in the 80s. We'll check the rain for Birmingham. This is coming off the GFS Ensemble. This is between now and the 22nd of September. The mean, the green line there, between 2 and 3 inches. Temperatures coming off the National Blend of Models. Notice the high Friday of 79 because of clouds and rain. And also notice the middle of next week, Wednesday morning, the NBM has 62 for Birmingham. That means a lot of places will likely be in the 50s by the middle of next week. And that'll feel pretty good. Got the latest 8 to 14-day outlook just in the house from the Climate Prediction Center. This is valid from September 14th through September 20th. And if this verifies, temperatures here will likely be a little above average. Hey, let's roll some Pepsi Kid Cam video today at Westbrook Christian School, Rainbow City, Alabama. Had a good-looking group in the gym there. We had the 5th graders all the way up through the 8th graders in the gym today. And they were just absolutely outstanding. And, ooh, look at this cake. A couple of students made this. I mean, wow. That is like slightly impressive. But always enjoy going to Westbrook Christian. Those kids were absolutely fantastic today. Great to see kids excited to learn about science, especially the science of meteorology. So, again, thanks to all of the students there for a really, really fun time earlier today. And they were looking good. So one more time before we go, we'll go back to the radar. And we'll check on the showers and thunderstorms up in the Tennessee Valley. And again, you can see some of the heavier ones. And again, we've got some thunder and lightning here, not severe. Heavy rain moving into the shoals at 2:40 as I do this update live. That heavy rain extends down into parts of western Colbert County. Heavier showers sitting on the Tennessee River west of Decatur. Also good showers in other parts of Morgan County and northern Cullman County. And again, these will gradually diminish once the sun goes down later this evening. And again, the rest of the state is relatively quiet this afternoon. So that is it for the afternoon edition of the Daily Weather Briefing video. For those new here, we do this twice a day, at least weekdays. I am typically on the air at 5:30 a.m. and about 2:30 p.m. And we know most of you watch it later. And we invite you to join us. In terms of, let's see, what's going on tomorrow? Got a homeschool group in Tarrant. Then I'll be at Children's of Alabama doing a program for the patients there, and that'll be a lot of fun. And don't forget, we have a book signing on Saturday in Huntsville. Coming to Huntsville, the Rocket City. Come on. Love coming to Huntsville, and the name of the place is the Moon Bake Shop, and everybody says, I've not been there. But the Moon Bake Shop, and everybody says it's really, 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 really good. So the Moon Bake Shop, 10 to 1. Those are the hours, 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. on Saturday in Huntsville. We'll have Weathering Life, which is a book about my journey. All You Can Do Is Pray, the book about the generational tornado outbreak of April 27, 2011. Our new weather book for kids, Benny and Chipper. We'll have all the shirts and the hats, and it'll be a lot of fun. We have notes over on our blog. That is alabamawx.com. And if you can, join us this evening on ABC 3340 News at 4, 5, 6, and 10 o'clock. Thanks for watching. Have a great evening, and God bless.
Sinking driveway? Call Alabama Professional Services. Settling patio? Call APS. Uneven pool deck? Call APS. Collapsing stoop? Call APS. Cracking sidewalk? That's right, call APS. It's a fact. Concrete problems don't get better with time, but they do get better when you call APS. Call Alabama Professional Services today.